Now, stop changing the subject. Listen, I haven't got much time and we've really got to talk. I mean, I am your mother after all. Hang on, I haven't even got my face on yet. That's better. You see, it's your behaviour I'm worried about, dear. Lately it's been getting worse and worse, hasn't it? You're making life hell for the others, you know. Whales, for example. Why don't you pick on creatures your own size? Well, I suppose you'd do at that. Leopards, minks, birds, zebras, they've all had it in the neck from you. I can see it made sense to begin with, but you're grown up now. There's lots of other things to make your clothes from. Use your imagination. Honestly, I'm telling you, sweetie, if you carry on like this, you won't have any friends left. Don't forget, I know you. I knew you before you could even walk. Actually, in those days, I was considered a bit of a beauty myself, you know. Covered in forests and full of life. We were just one big happy family. Me, the animals, and you. And then you got civilized. Now, don't get me wrong. I have nothing against civilization. In fact, I was rather proud of you at first. You were full of great ideas, and you were always my cleverest. Trouble is, the more you began to think for yourself, the less you thought about me. And gradually, somehow, we drifted apart until 1 millennium. You decided to move out and up and across and round, and eventually you'd completely redecorated. I don't know, you and your do-it-yourself. You've ripped out anything natural and replaced it with cities and chimneys and concrete and the mess, the fumes and the stink. You make me sick.
What? I need a deodorant? Yeah, like I need a hole in the ozone layer. You know, the ozone layer? I designed it 2,000 million years ago to protect you from the sun's rays. I don't know why I bothered.
While we're on personal hygiene, love, you know, you have grown recently, up to 5,000 million at the last count. So where are you going to put all that, well, you know, the extra sewage and waste? Ah, yes, I should have guessed. Oh, very civilized. Don't you think you're just a bit too big to be plopping into the oceans? Oh, well, so much for life in the sea. You've even messed in my underground springs, which was a horrible shock. Pesticides and nitrates and solvents, thank you very much. Do you know how long it takes your mother to get that water clean? Ages. Literally. You still drink it though, don't you? Idiot. Forget about potty training, sweetheart. You need planet training. And as for the topsoil, yes, topsoil, don't tut. Topsoil is very important. You know those forests I was talking about? Well, half of them have gone. Perhaps forever. 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 Every year, without fail, you turn an area the size of Ireland into desert because you cut down the trees that protect the topsoil from the weather. Look, the forests make the rains fall, the rivers flow, and they make your oxygen. Half of the animals live there. The other half are dead. Remember the animals? They were big in the Jurassic Age. Well, as fast as I can grow these forests, you're chopping them down for paper and wood. You'll be the death of me, you lot. You really will. But back to the animals. I know you're fond of them. After all, you eat them often enough. In fact, your huge craving for meat has convinced the fast food companies to turn enormous areas of rainforest into grazing land for their cattle. Talk about takeaways. They're taking away your oxygen, you ninny. On top of that, they're taking away your health. You see, stuffing yourself with meat and animal fats can cause diabetes or heart disease or even cancer. Then there's all the hormones and pesticides and preservatives you're pumping into the meat. If you add them to all the poisons you're gulping in from the water and the air, well, then you're really in the poo. I mean, I don't want to worry you or anything. One last thing, Poppet. Nuclear energy. I know it's very clever, but is it really very sensible? Are you sure you're not going to regret it in later life? If there is any. As far as I know, radiation's not the most fun you'll ever have. Listen, darling, you're grown up now, but you're still behaving like a spoiled child. You can't expect your mum to keep cleaning up after you. I just haven't got time. I mean it. I haven't got time. Hello, yes, I'm back. Let's face it, you've been dumping in your own pants on a global scale, really, haven't you? But it doesn't have to happen this way, you know. All of this can be put right if you and I work together responsibly. And I do mean you, because this time that's where the answer lies. Not just with the scientists, not just with the politicians, but with you. You have the power, and you have the right. And now you have ARK. ARK is for people who want to do something, so sort it out. It'd be nice to go down the other way, you know, just once in 5,000 million